Hello and welcome back. You are in the author's corner of this summit today. I am so excited. I have one of the expert authors of our online e-media book, It Depends on You. And we're going to be talking to her about her life, her clients, and how embracing her life has really affected the world around her and given her this sense of fulfillment and accomplishment that she walks around with now. So I'm really excited to have you here today and participating with us. And I'm really excited to have Debbie here beside me. So if you haven't met me yet, my name is Antika Lisha. I am the CEO and founder here at Your Own University, a directory of coaches that are here to really support and help you step into the best version of yourself. And also, we got to host this amazing book that we're all in, and it's really, really fun to be doing this project with such leaders. So beside me here is Debbie McIntosh. She is an emotional harmony coach with a focus on helping women turning their frowns upside down into smiles. And she has such a beautiful message that she went deep into within the e-media book. And we're going to take that a step further today so you can really embrace taking off your mask and stepping into a life that you really feel full and awesome and wonderful about. We know that your time is extremely, extremely precious, and we respect that. And, we're really busy too. So we're going to try to keep this to be about 20 minutes long, maybe a little shorter, maybe a couple minutes longer, and help you to take what Debbie's teaching to the next level and create an even more amazing, joyful, emotional harmony life. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Excellent, excellent. So what shifts in your life had you embrace your fulfillment?
Being a survivor of clinical depression and removing my own mask, it gave me huge shifts in my own life. To help those who wear their own masks, to remove them in a safe and loving environment. So therefore, I can then guide them to create the best version of themselves.
Oh, beautiful. So will you explain a little bit about what this mask is, just in case some people haven't been able to see the book yet?
A mask is a front that individuals put on in order to cope with everyday life.
Yeah.
And behind that mask is the real person they are at the time. So behind that front is the real person they are, trying to survive, trying to cope. So in order to cope, they put on the front or the mask, and that gets them through day-to-day life, because they kind of promote themselves as the happy-go-lucky, the life and soul of the party, where actually inside they're dying.
Yeah.
And
I think so many people can relate to that. We all go through these times in our lives that we've felt the need for the mask. So why is it a problem not to wear the mask forever? Why might somebody want to come to you if the mask is working before they get to a place of it not working anymore?
Right. Because of how much strength an individual needs in order to keep the mask going, and they are at their most vulnerable on the inside of the mask, inevitably the mask is going to fall, because they are unable to keep it going for a sustained length of time. Because the mind is not in the right place in order to cope with the strength that's needed to keep the mask going.
Yeah. Wow.
And then the need a safe environment in order to start unveiling it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are some top tips that you have learned as you were taking off your mask and that you share with your clients that our audience can maybe relate to if they've noticed that they're wearing a mask and are a little apprehensive or scared or feeling vulnerable to take it off, and that are done. Yeah.
Some of my top tips that actually helped me when I started to remove my own mask was mirror work, whereby I started every morning. The first thing I did when I got out of bed was go to the mirror and tell the person in the mirror that I loved them just the way they were. And then there is into that mirror work, other sayings that you say to the person in the mirror. And what happens is you make eye contact with them all the time. And eventually you see past the eyes and into the heart and into the soul. And it just enlightens the whole body by just doing that very small exercise. Further to that, I always started the day with gratitude and said thank you, and that I was grateful for everything that I had, and not focusing on the things I didn't have.
Yeah.
So I was very, very grateful every time I woke up. Goal setting is something that I do a bit further down the line when people are comfortable with the mirror work, because goal setting is actually the whole future plan, which I take people through. So we see what their vision is, what they want out of their when they create the best version of themselves, and then we put an individual plan together. So I also set intentions, and also as part of the goal setting, look about celebrations, because some of the goals will be short-term goals, and we celebrate every goal that we achieve. So if it's a small goal, we do a small celebration. If it's a big goal, obviously the celebration is
bigger.
It gets bigger and associates with whatever the goal was. But one of the big things that a lot of people struggle with, and I really help people with, is forgiveness. Because a lot of people wear the mask because of things that have possibly happened in the past, maybe when they were young, or when they were teenagers, or just earlier in their adult life. And there are possibly people, places, things that need to be forgiven. And I spend a lot of time helping people do certain techniques on how to forgive what happened in the past, or the people from the past as well.
Fantastic. So right now you're on a mission. I know that you're writing a couple things. I'll just tell the audience, I'll tell everybody listening, she's writing a few things. You have programs coming out, you're doing more speaking. And so what is your mission right now, and how can people get involved in the actual cause and the mission of really showing people and talking about this mask and how to turn their frowns upside down?
Well, there's a few things going on. My main mission to do with the mask is I'm writing a book, and it's basically my story on how I removed my mask, but it's also to help others out there as a teaching tool, so that they have something concrete to hold, or down, that they have a point of reference to go to. So it kind of tells my story, but it's also a reference point for things that I help people with through their journey.
Yeah.
And so, it's bringing that together for as an extra for people who come to me for guidance and help to, like you say, create the smile from the frown.
Yeah, beautiful. So how does somebody work with you? I know that hopefully everybody, you've already downloaded your gift, your MP3, and you're taking this experience even further with Debbie today because you've gone through that. If you haven't already, there's a link below for her gift for just showing up today. Thank you so much for that. And we appreciate it so much. So the MP3 link is right below us. Can you tell us a little bit about that for people that haven't already received it? And then we'd like to know about, I know you have a beautiful course, a video course as well. So will you share with them a little bit more about the video course? And then, of course, that link is right below us here, too, on this page.
Yes, there is a MP3 audio that is a must for you to have. It's free, and it's 10 techniques of personal development that will guide you through the process of you removing your mask and getting to the point where you can create the best version of yourself. So click the button below and get your free audio.
Awesome. And then what about your video course? I can't wait. I love this.
The video course is a deeper insight into the 10 personal development techniques, which will enforce what we do through the process. And what it means is you have me with you when I'm not face-to-face with you or online with you. You have me with you every single day, helping you through your process so that you get yourself to creating the best version of yourself once we've unveiled your mask.
Beautiful. So the videos really take it deep and make it really personal. And the audios are more like kind of a do-it-yourself, but an introduction to get your toes wet.
Absolutely. Yes.
And both, perfect. Both of the links are below, everybody. So go ahead and check that out. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie, for being a part of the summit, for being here with us. Thank you, everybody, for listening. This is, our emotions are so important. Our emotional center, your vibration is what I call your magnetism for what you want in your life. It is your beacon, your magnet to call into the life that you really desire to live. So you are this fulfilled being walking around the earth. And that's going to create just an amazing, amazing planet for us to live in. So you are so important. Your emotions are important. Thank you for being a part of this summit. We absolutely love you. And that is why we're here to serve you at your own university. We will talk to you soon and enjoy.